Peace be upon you all. This is Mr. Wael Mesbah, teacher of English at Sayyida Khadija High School. Today, we are going to deal with
Unit 13
Festivals and folk music.
المهرجانات والموسيقى الشعبية.
يا عم بالراحة شوية، في ايه ده؟
Study the following vocab.
Depend on.
change according to something else.
يعتمد على أو بناء على.
Fireworks.
Small object that explode or burn with colored light used for celebrating special events.
ألعاب نارية.
Harvest.
The time when crops are gathered from the fields.
حصاد.
Landmark.
Something that helps you recognize where you are, such as a famous building.
علامة مميزة.
Procession.
A line of people or vehicles moving slowly as part of a ceremony.
موكب.
Sculpture.
A work of art made from stone, wood, clay.
تمثال.
Good.
يا رب وين على الشر.
Write the word that matches the definition.
Depend on. Drum. Fireworks. Harvest. Landmark. Procession and sculpture.
Small object that explode or burn with colored light.
Fireworks.
A work of art made from stone, wood.
Sculpture.
Excellent. A line of people moving slowly as part of a festival or event.
Procession.
Change according to something else.
Depend on.
Excellent. The time when crops are taken from the fields.
Harvest.
Something that helps you to recognize where you are, such as a famous building.
Landmark.
Excellent. And now,
Complete these sentences with words from exercise 1.
space can be very dangerous, so they shouldn't be given to young children.
Fireworks.
Fireworks. The weather was very good this year, so the farmer is hoping for a very good.
Harvest.
The Eiffel Tower in Paris is one of the world's most famous.
Landmarks.
My uncle is an artist and often makes space from wood.
Sculptures.
Your exam results will space how hard you study for them.
Depend on.
And the last one, a space of about 20,000 people moved slowly towards the king's palace.
Procession.
Excellent.
صين يا عم فاروق. صين انا موافق. المهم ما يطلقش ابو موت. يا جدي الصين يا جدي، انا لو رحت الصين دي هموت. الصين حلوه.
Now we are going to focus on the phrasal verbs with
Give.
Choose the correct meaning of the phrasal verbs with give.
A. After the festival, the food and drink are given out to the poor.
A. Giving to several people.
معناه تمنح. B. The fire gave off a lot of heat.
B. Produced.
Excellent. C. The children gave away their toys for charity.
A. Give something without asking for money.
يمنح مجانا. D. I tried the puzzle but gave up as it was too difficult.
B. Admitted that you couldn't do something.
يستسلم. Excellent.
Complete these sentences with the correct form of the phrasal verb with give.
Give away. Give off. Give out. Give up.
A. The shop is space a pen with each book that you buy.
Giving away. يوزع.
B. The explorer tried to climb the mountain but space when they realized it was too dangerous.
Give up. يستسلم.
C. The teacher asked me to space a test paper to each student in the class.
Give out. يسلم means hand out. يسلم.
D. That old car is space a lot of smoke.
Give off. تطلق.
Excellent.
Study the following vocab.
Community.
A small area or town and the people who live in it.
منطقة أو مجتمع.
Distinctive.
Showing a person or a thing to be different from others.
مميز. بارز.
Entertainment.
Things such as television, films that amuse or interest people.
تسلية. ترفيه.
Evolve.
Develop or make something develop gradually.
يتطور.
Folk.
Traditional for the ordinary people who live in a particular area.
شعبي.
Instrument.
Something such as a piano or a violin used for producing musical sounds.
آلة موسيقية.
Musical.
Relating to music.
موسيقى.
Region.
A fairly large area within a state, country, usually without exact limits.
منطقة أو إقليم.
Responsibility.
If something is your responsibility, it's your duty to make sure that it is done.
مسؤولية.
Vary.
If things of the same type vary, they are all different from each other.
يختلف أو يتنوع.
Excellent.
خلي بالك الغلطة بجول. ما تخافش يا جدي، ان شاء الله هنرجع بالكاس.
Complete these sentences with words from exercise 1.
People often use traditional musical instruments to play space music.
Folk.
B. Tara's exam results space sometimes they are very good, but sometimes they are quite bad.
Vary.
C. Fatma's voice is very space I always know when she is talking to someone.
Distinct.
D. Mobile phones space all the time. They were large, then very small, and now some of them are large again.
Evolve.
E. When Ahmed's parents go out, it's his space to look after his younger brothers and sisters.
Responsibility.
Excellent, Yasif. The tourists wanted to know which restaurant offered interesting food from the space which they were traveling through.
Region.
Now we come to the most important step, which is evaluation. If you want to check your understanding, do this exercise alone.
Choose the correct answer.
My younger brother has a very space voice. I think he will make a good singer.
Musical.
Number 2, we tried to do the quiz in the magazine, but we gave space because it was too difficult.
Up.
3, the Egyptian Museum is a famous space in Cairo.
Landmark.
4, Fawz's family come from a remote space in the far east of the country.
Region.
5, the time that it gets dark space the time of the year.
Depends on.
6, many countries celebrate the new year with space.
Fireworks.
7, the shop that has just opened is giving space free tea or coffee today. We should go.
Away.
8, fruit and vegetables are less expensive this year because the farmers had a very good space.
Harvest.
9, Tariq is a very good space. He plays the violin very well.
Violonist.
10, mobile phones space all the time. They were large, then very small, and now some of them are large again.
Evolve.
11, different space have different festivals and different style of music, don't they?
Cultures.
12, put the ball in the right space to make it easy to hit.
Position.
13, nearly all cultures space a good harvest because it means they will have food for the next year.
Celebrate.
14, something that helps you recognize where you are, such as a famous building, is a
Landmark.
15, the snow festival began in 1950 when some students made snow space in a park in Sapporo.
C. Sculptures.
Excellent, very good.
بعد 14 سنة خدمة في ثانوي بتقول لي انجليزي دي يا مرسي.
Translate into English.
تصبو كل الدول المحبة للسلام إلى عالم يسوده السلام والتعاون.
All peace-loving nations aspire to a world where peace and cooperation prevail.
يجب علينا أن نبذل جهدا يعطينا القدرة على الوصول إلى تحقيق طموحاتنا.
We should do our best to be able to realize our ambitions.
نحن بحاجة إلى أدوية تساعدنا في علاج الكثير من الأمراض المزمنة.
We are in need of medicine that help us treat a lot of fatal diseases.
من الضروري أن نربي جيلا قويا يدرك مشكلات بلاده وكيفية حلها.
It's necessary to bring up a new generation aware of the problems of his country and how to solve them. At the end of my video, I'd like you to be sure that we are after helping you. I hope you have enjoyed my lesson. English is fun with Mr. Wael. Good luck.
إن أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة.